Yo, Melody? So before I do anything, I know I said I would do my Gollum impression this video, but I literally spent the last hour like trying to figure out how to do it, like trying to remember how to do it, and I literally cannot. Like, it literally just sounds like my own voice. So I don't know what happened. I lost it, I guess. So I can't do it anymore. Sorry about that. Also, your video from last week made me low-key cry because I miss traveling so much and I miss not going to school. Well, no, I miss traveling so much and I miss like being somewhat like unattached and just like going whenever we wanted or whatever, because school was only 4 days a week and I wish we could do that again. You challenged me this week to talk about Abilene, since this is going to be mine and I guess your last semester at ACU. So I wore my ACU shirt because it's the right time. And I have no idea how to start. Like, I just sat in front of my notebook just being like, I don't even know, like I don't even have words or thoughts to explain what my experience in Abilene and at ACU has been like. I was a very different person when I went to college, and I think a lot of people experience this because 18 to 22 is like, I think the time arguably where you grow the most, just like figuring out who you are and what you want to be and how you want to live your life, and a lot of that happens in college. So I've obviously changed a lot. Like, looking back on who I was before I went to school, I don't even really recognize myself, just like, I mean, appearance-wise. Obviously, I got glasses in college because my eyes decided to just like out on me midway through winter of freshman year, so I do look pretty different. And I feel like I'm a lot more confident in myself than I was when I was 18. Just a lot of things have changed. So the thing about Abilene is that it's not like a big city. There's not a whole lot to do. You know, like once you've done the main things to do, like the zoo and stuff like that, like you've done it and you're not going to really go back, but maybe once or twice more. So in a small town like that, you kind of have to like make your own fun, and you have to find places that not a lot of people know about, and you have to kind of get creative, and I think that's good because it forces you to kind of focus on relationships and more of it causes you to focus more on the people that you're, you know, with at that time. And Abilene is really interesting. My sister and I use Abilene as an adjective to describe like a type of style. And this is definitely prevalent at ACU. I'm not really sure about the other colleges, but the Abilene is an ACU t-shirt, like what I'm wearing, khaki or athletic shorts, and then chacos. Literally, that is the Abilene. And whenever I dress like that, I look down at myself and I'm like, well, I'm very Abilene today. So, and I think I'll always remember that, just how that signature style, it's very relaxed, and there's not a lot of pressure at ACU, I think, to look a certain way. Everyone's just like really chill, which I really like. The professors at ACU have honestly helped me so much. I even changed my major, and the professors that are in the old department I was in, a few of them still check up on me, and they still, you know, talk to me when they see me. And I got a lot of advice from professors in both departments. I was considering law school for a while, and one of my professors sat me down and kind of talked me through it. Just like a lot of different things, and they're always so willing to help, and they definitely care about you, you know? And And I think that's really valuable at this time because there's a lot of big decisions to be made, and sometimes it helps to have someone who's experienced, who, you know, has seen it before and has gone through the same thing and come out with the degree that you are getting, you know. So that's definitely, I cannot like say thank you enough to the professors that I've had, especially in my department. Everyone is so lovely and I've learned so much, and I'm just so grateful for that experience. Probably most important decision that I made at ACU was to pledge. And my particular experience with GATA has been literally the best, probably the best decision I've ever made. I love that club so much. Everyone in it, everyone is just so wonderful. And I'm not gonna cry. I mean, I've already cried earlier thinking about it, but like, I just get so like overwhelmed sometimes with how much I can feel the love towards me from all those girls in that club. I've never really been someone to have like a whole lot of friends. I'm just like, as an introvert, I think I've always been someone who has like a few really close friends and then everyone else is just acquaintances. So having that many people actually care about me is something that I've never really experienced before, and it's overwhelming at times, like in a really good way. Just knowing that if I ever needed something, that all these girls would be willing to pray for me, would be willing to, you know, just show an outpouring of love whenever I needed it, and I would do the same for all of them, absolutely no doubt. And I think there's something really special about finding a group of women who are centered in Christ in the same way that I want to be. It's just so reassuring knowing that I have people that have my back. So I'm just forever grateful for the women of GATA for just always being there. And I've made some of my best friends in GATA that I've had my entire life. And I can thank GATA for bringing me together with them. Even though some of those people lived on my hall freshman year and I didn't even know them then. But through GATA we got to be really close. And my years at ACU have been filled with so much laughter, especially since I pledged, but during the whole time, just that joy that being at ACU brings me is just, I can't even really describe how that feels, and I'm gonna miss it a lot. This is kind of the first time in my life where I don't know what my life is gonna look like in 6 months. That really scares me, because as someone who has always been very focused on planning on what's coming down the road, I find myself worrying more and more, like, what if I can't find a job? What if I have to move far away from everybody? What if I'm stuck doing a job that I hate, blah, 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 and there's all these factors, and it's scary not knowing what life is going to look like. So hopefully things will work out. So yeah, sorry this was like super heavy and sad, but there are many things about ACU that I love. But I think if I spent a whole lot of time talking about them, I would literally cry, and y'all do not want to see me cry. I'm an ugly crier, so I'll spare you. My song of the week is from Hozier's album, which I got a long time ago, several months ago, but I never actually sat down and listened to. But my song of the week is From Eden, which is such a lovely song. I used it in one of my earlier videos as like background, I think. So definitely check that out. I don't even know if people are actually watching this, but if anybody watches these and cares, I'm going to make a playlist of all my song of the week so everyone can go through them. It's very eclectic, just to keep back on all the ones I've chosen. There's no cohesiveness whatsoever, so have fun with that. So my challenge for you this week is just to talk about your trip to New York. I know a couple of the things you did, but I'd like to hear the rest of the stuff you did, just kind of like a summary. If you want to show pictures, that's cool. If not, that's totally fine. And I believe that next week will be my last one, because the week after that is the Thursday before school starts, and it's also Wildcat Week, so I'll be super busy. Yeah, so that is my video for this week, and I will see you next week. Goodbye!